For me, it just feels like kind of a home away from home. Walking to class is kind of just like a beautiful awakening, honestly. You walk out the door and it's like just nature and the surroundings kind of greets you, and you walk to class like in a good mood.
When I stepped on that campus, I knew something profound was going to happen there. And when I step on the campus now, I still feel the same way. It feels like coming home every time. The idea now is, how do we make it feel even more so like a home? And a home not just for the 4 years that our students are there, but for the rest of their lives.
New urbanism is a catchphrase that is about creating community. It's about creating quality public spaces, living spaces where people can live, work, play, where folks get together.
Having it celebrated with a main.
The master plan will enhance how the Longwood students themselves interact with each other. Having spaces where you can come and kind of connect is one of the most crucial things, I think, in your personal development.
Courtyards, plazas, piazzas, you think of all the best places in the world that create a kind of mental postcard image. It's where human beings come together to interact.
When you talk about performing arts centers, when you talk about sports arenas, it really is this idea of being more than just yourself.
Students and members of the community are going to be able to come together and share in what really becomes sort of a transcendent moment where no matter what your difference is, when you're sharing experiences, that's something that transcends boundaries.
And a master plan really allows us to thoughtfully tie all of these elements in together. We need to take what we have, we need to improve upon it, and we need to make strategic changes. We also start to think about, how do we want to tie us also into the town? How can we have open, inviting spaces for the residents? And how can we also encourage our students to become part of the fabric of the town?
Seam both separates and joins. The aspiration of the master plan currently is to blur the seam a bit between Longwood proper and the town of Farmville.
Right now, there's not a huge flow of just pedestrian energy back and forth between the two. But with just a little bit of stitching here and there, a new building here, a new pathway there can be an enormous organic connection between the campus and downtown Farmville.
There was a great deal of collaboration as the master plan was being formed, and they sought input from Farmville residents and input from the Farmville Town Council and administration. It's been a hand-in-glove kind of partnership.
I believe you can have a university and then a town, and they're separate. So when people start talking about Longwood and start talking about Farmville, you're talking about a specific college town. And that's kind of what this master plan is going to do.
The master plan at the end of the day should give you the roadmap for what you want to look like and be in the future. That's planning, architecture, landscape. So the minute you step on Longwood's campus, you recognize it as Longwood's campus. It's that this is who you are.
Longwood's been through so many iterations from when it first started in 1839, and it's changed, but the feeling hasn't. We have this gem, and it's no longer hidden, and I want everybody to want to be a part of it because it's that special.
I think if I can visualize this in any way, it's just bringing more parts together that we're just waiting to be discovered here, waiting to be developed.